Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin from Neo Nails. In this video, I'm going to talk to you and show you how to make a design flow from nail to nail. You can see that I've already done 3 nails. We're going to be working on these 2 today in this video. And what I'll do is I'll show you about the colour combination and which nail should have what on it. So we're going to take those away for now while I work on these 2 nails. I get lots of questions about putting colours together and, well, what finger should that go on? And I don't think a lot of people would put those colours together. But look how stunning they look. They are both very rich in colour. These are the colours. You've got Flirty Flamingo. I've lost the top colour bit.
Shocking.
I've lost it. What I've done with it. I've taken it off for some reason and then I hoovered it up.
You hoover it up.
Adam might have hooved it up. And then the other colour is Envy. So we're going to use those 2 colours today. I'm going to put 2 coats of colour onto these nails. You can see that they have a lot of pigment in. These gel polishes do as well. The Urban Graffiti. So once your colours are set, what I'm going to use is the matte coat gel polish from the Urban Graffiti range. I'm going to do 2 coats of this.
Why, Kirsty? Why?
But for why are you going to do 2 coats? I'm going to do 2 coats because I am going to buff it. So I'm going to buff the top layer. If I just do 1 coat, I run the risk of hitting the colour with my buffer. I don't want to do that. What I'm going to do now is wipe off the sticky layer with the gel residue wipe off solution.
Oh, does the matte coat have a sticky layer?
Yes, has a sticky layer, that one does.
It's been a while since you've used that, I forgot about that.
So you can see how it starts to go matte. Now I want it to look even more matte than that. I don't want any shine whatsoever. I mean, if you compare it to a glossy top coat, it is a lot different. But I want it even more matte. And to do that, we're going to buff. So you're going to use your white block and buff over all of the nail. Now you need to make sure that you buff the entire surface, else you will be left with a slight shiny, well, not so much shiny, but you'll see where you haven't buffed. So if I wiped this now, for instance, can you see? Look at that, no shine. A little bit of shine. Yep. So you've got to make sure you buff the entire nail. So I'm going to do this on both of those tips. So as you wipe it, you'll see that it gets completely matte.
That's like the mattest I think I've ever seen you do.
Fabulous.
The double matte.
Double matte going on. What we're going to do with this one is we're going to use this gorgeous nail charm. You see how that colour just looks stunning with this polish. We are going to add some micro beads around that as well. I'll show you how we can put that on. And then for this nail will have quite a lot of stones on, right from this free edge. So we'll draw the attention down to the tip. So with this stone, I'm going to apply clear acrylic right where we're going to put that stone. Place it on. I'm going to add pressure. I'm going to make sure that there's no acrylic protruding outside of this charm. It's very charming, this charm is. Very polite. Doesn't answer back or anything.
It looks very, how can I say it?
Edwardian.
I was going to say Jason and the Argonauts-ish.
What's
you know
that?
You've never seen Jason and the Argonauts?
I know the name, but I don't know.
It's like Greek mythology type stuff where they always have to go and find some kind of like jewel.
Magic
thing.
stone?
Yeah, it just kind of reminds me of that.
Is that not the same as Indiana Jones kind of thing?
No. Because it was like Jason and the Argonauts and like Hercules and all that kind of stuff are set in Greek, like ancient Greece.
Right, what I'm going to do is use Mega Gloss. I'm going to pop a bit on some backing paper from a sculpting form. Use a detailing brush, and what we're going to do is just run this around the edge. So not only will it seal it on, it will also hold on the microbeads. Just going to pick those up with the brush that has a very slight amount of gel on. So what that will do is it'll just allow the microbeads to stick to it. So it's very easy to pick up. You want to create a nice neat border. All the way around that charm. So this adds extra interest to this nail, but it also seals that big charm onto the nail. I'm going to use a little bit of gel residue wipe off solution and go around the edge of this, and what it'll do, it'll clean off any of the excess Mega Gloss, and what it'll do is get rid of that shine, because what you don't want to happen is to have like over spillage of Mega Gloss on top of the matte. It'll take away that effect. And once you're happy, you can then pop that into the lamp, cure that. Now on this one, we're going to start at the bottom here. I am going to put some of these on. These are slightly bigger. I'm going to put them on first, and I'm going to put my other stones on. The reason that I'm putting the larger ones on first is because I'm going to use acrylic to put them on. Now we're going to draw the attention down here. To make this last longer, what I've done is gone around the edge with Mega Gloss just to seal everything on around the edge. It's pretty fabulous, that, isn't it? It looks like really expensive, I think.
If you drew some eyes, a nose and a mouth, it would look like a really glittery beard.
A glitter beard. You're such an idiot. Right, so as I look at these now, I feel like this one doesn't go. So I'm going to change that up. It's not that it's shiny there. I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is this line here. So what I'm going to do is add to this and put more stones on. So a bit like this, and it'll just draw the eye up this nail. Now, this is what I want to show you. That's how I think they should be. There is one other way that they could possibly be, which is like that. I think that still flows.
Which one would be your ring finger then?
So this is your thumb.
Right.
Index finger.
Okay.
This would be your pinky finger, yeah? Mm-hmm. So I think that still flows as well. Now if you did it like this, that doesn't flow. Those two are too plain, and then you've got the eye is drawn to those two fingers. I can't break my arm. The eye is drawn to the ring finger and the pinky finger. That is it. I really don't think that flows as a full set. And also, if you switch this around, I immediately put it in a position where it flows. Come on, make it not flow.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't work with those on the ends.
Doesn't work at all. Doesn't work with those on the end. Doesn't work with them here. Doesn't work with putting those main focal nails on your thumb and your index. It doesn't work putting your main focal nails on your pinky or your ring finger together. You need to break it up. The best placement for statement nails is, see, I think I prefer it.
You actually almost have two ways of having an accent nail there, because your index and your middle finger are both the purple matte, but then your ring finger and your middle finger are the bling. So
I think ring finger and middle finger look best with the bling. Keeps it very focal, pointed in the centre of the hand. Definitely looks best to keep them on those two. Keep those two more simple. Keep the thumb simple as well. You could switch it round and give the thumb a little bit more drama. But I do think the thumb gets forgotten about a bit, and people don't see the thumb as much. So I do think keeping the thumb and the little finger the plainest, but still adding a little bit of drama. We've got a little bit of drama with that bit of bling there. But your eye is immediately drawn to here. And then you start to look at the other nails like, oh yes, I do like that. That's very nice, yeah. Now we use the index finger a lot, so you want a little bit of, pizzazz on that. But these fingers, your index and your ring finger, definitely need to be your focal feature nails. When you're using a couple of colours like we have today, you don't want to bunch all those colours on one side and then keep the index and the thumb a separate colour either. That just doesn't flow at all. And I definitely wouldn't wear this kind of nail on your index finger. There is more chance of those stones coming off. Plus, if a client has that nail full of stones, she's going to be coming back to you and saying, damn girl, you need to fix my nail. So it's a lot safer to keep it like this. So there you are, that's a little bit about how to combine your colours together, what to put on each finger, and I hope it helps you to put a design together. You need to make sure that you either visualise what you are doing on your client or yourself. You can always jot them down as well, so you could do a little illustration. You could pencil out a design before you do it on a client. And once you get used to doing that design, that sort of planning, what you can do then is eventually you will just be able to visualise it instantly and think, right, yeah, that's for that finger, that's for that, I'm going to use that colour there. And you'll able to develop a design that's perfect for each nail and perfect for that client. So there you are, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and also subscribe. Hello, have you seen? We have 1 million subscribers. We want another million. We're being greedy, aren't we? So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. So please keep watching. Bye bye. Bye bye. You meant how I put the colours together. I was thinking, what? Something subconsciously inspired me.
Just messed up.
Sorry, I've messed up your background. Oh, I do apologise. Such a fussy ass.
I'm always tempted to digitally add some in.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just annoys me.